Ever wondered where your everyday cash is parked and if it's quietly costing you something just to get in or out? We're talking about those near cash options, those places where you keep your funds liquid but maybe want to earn a little something extra compared to a standard checking account. And if you're exploring options, chances are you've come across Vanguard Cash Plus. It's a popular name, synonymous with low-cost investing. But does that low-cost ethos extend to the very act of putting your money in or taking it out of their Cash Plus account? That's the big question we're tackling today. Before we dive into the specifics of Vanguard Cash Plus, let's zoom out for a moment and understand why this question of entry and exit fees even matters. Think about it. You're entrusting your hard-earned money to a financial institution. You want it to work for you, not against you with hidden charges nibbling away at your principal or your potential returns. Imagine walking into a store and being told you have to pay a fee just to walk through the door, and then another fee when you decide to leave. Sounds ridiculous, right? Well, in the world of finance, these kinds of fees, while perhaps not as blatant, can still exist and impact your bottom line. Entry fees, sometimes called loads or purchase fees, are charged when you initially invest or deposit money into an account. Exit fees, also known as redemption fees or withdrawal fees, are levied when you take your money out. These fees can come in various forms. Some might be a flat dollar amount, which can disproportionately affect smaller balances. Others might be a percentage of the amount you're depositing or withdrawing, which can take a bigger bite out of larger transactions. And then there are contingent deferred sales charges, or CDSCS, which often apply to certain types of mutual funds and decrease over time. Why do some financial products have these fees? Well, sometimes they're used to compensate brokers or advisors for their services. In other cases, they might be designed to discourage short-term trading or to cover administrative costs. Regardless of the reason, it's crucial for you, as the account holder, to be fully aware of these potential costs up front. Transparency is key in any financial relationship. You need to know exactly what you're getting into and what it might cost you at every stage. Now, let's bring Vanguard Cash Plus back into the picture. Vanguard has built a strong reputation for its commitment to low expense ratios and investor-friendly policies across its range of investment products, from ETFs to mutual funds. Their philosophy generally revolves around minimizing costs to maximize returns for their clients. This principle is a cornerstone of their business model and a significant reason why many investors choose Vanguard. So, with this understanding of Vanguard's overall approach and the general importance of entry and exit fees, we can now focus specifically on Vanguard Cash Plus. What exactly is Vanguard Cash Plus? It's essentially a sweep account offered to clients who have a brokerage account with Vanguard. When you have cash in your core brokerage account that isn't actively invested, it often gets swept into a money market fund. Vanguard Cash Plus is one of the default sweep options for many Vanguard brokerage accounts. It aims to provide a competitive yield while keeping your funds readily accessible. Think of it as a place to park your uninvested cash and potentially earn a bit more interest than you would in a traditional bank savings account. Because Vanguard Cash Plus functions as a money market fund and is closely integrated with their brokerage accounts, the fee structure is generally quite different from, say, a traditional mutual fund with potential loads. Money market funds, by their nature, are designed to be highly liquid and easily accessible. Imposing entry or exit fees would directly contradict this fundamental principle. Therefore, the answer to our main question, are there any entry or exit fees on Vanguard Cash Plus? Is generally no. Let's delve deeper into why this is the case and explore the typical fee structure associated with Vanguard Cash Plus and money market funds in general. When you deposit cash into your Vanguard brokerage account and it gets swept into Cash Plus, you are not typically charged a transaction fee by Vanguard itself. The process is designed to be seamless and cost-effective. Similarly, when you decide to withdraw funds from your brokerage account, whether it's cash held in Cash Plus or proceeds from selling investments, Vanguard generally does not impose a direct fee for these withdrawals. You can typically move your money in and out of your core brokerage account, and by extension, Cash Plus, with ease. It's important to distinguish between Vanguard's own fees and potential fees that might be charged by other entities involved in the process. although these are less likely in the context of standard deposits and withdrawals to and from a Vanguard brokerage account. For example, if you were to initiate a wire transfer to or from your Vanguard account through a third-party bank, that bank might impose its own wire transfer fees. However, these are not fees levied by Vanguard on the Cash Plus account itself. While direct entry and exit fees are generally not a concern with Vanguard Cash Plus, it's always prudent to be aware of the overall expense ratio of the fund. This ratio represents the annual cost of operating the fund, expressed as a percentage of the fund's assets. Even though Vanguard is known for its low expense ratios, it's still a cost that indirectly affects your overall returns. You can typically find the current expense ratio for Vanguard Cash Plus in the fund's prospectus or on Vanguard's website. Understanding this ratio helps you gauge the overall cost of holding your money in the fund. Furthermore, it's worth noting that the specific features and terms of Vanguard Cash Plus, or any financial product for that matter, can be subject to change. While the general principle of no direct entry or exit fees is likely to remain consistent with Vanguard's overall philosophy for its cash management options, it's always a good idea to consult the most up-to-date documentation provided by Vanguard. This includes the fund's prospectus and any relevant account agreements. These documents will provide the most accurate and current information regarding any potential fees or charges associated with the account. In summary, based on Vanguard's general principles and the typical structure of money market sweep accounts, it is highly likely that Vanguard Cash Plus does not have direct entry or exit fees. However, it's always recommended to verify this information directly from Vanguard's official resources to ensure you have the most accurate and up-to-date details. Understanding the fee structure, even if it's minimal, is a crucial part of making informed financial decisions. You want to be confident that the place where you're keeping your cash is working for you efficiently and transparently. So, the next time you're considering where to keep your uninvested cash and Vanguard Cash Plus comes up as an option, you can likely rest assured that you won't be hit with fees just for putting your money in or taking it out. This aligns with Vanguard's broader mission of providing low-cost investment solutions. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.